Alright, here we go, guys. This is my first attempt at streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I think it's going to be the future of gaming. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get a few more guys on this so we can stream on both. But, yeah, that is the plan. Anyway, today's stream, guys, I'm going to level my 5-star Prowl. That is the plan. Leaderboard weekend. He's only 41. Plan is to get him to 50. That is the plan. Future of gaming. So, yeah. So let's give it a go. So I'm thinking doing 2 bots in zone 11, maybe 12. That's the plan anyway. That is the plan. So I've only just started really. Not been up long. Some guys doing well already. So yeah, a few of you may wonder, you know, what am I doing? This alliance should be at the top really, but I always drop down for leaderboards. I work weekends, got a really hectic weekend, and I just don't see the point in pumping a lot of money into such little rewards. And I 24/7 power level. So, you know, you want to do leaderboards really to get high points. You really need to run in high, full teams really. To get big points. 25k while working a weekend, running 4 teams, not ideal for me. So I like to power level. I power level 24/7, 365, and so that is the plan this weekend, is to keep power leveling, and hopefully they can help Spec Ops get into the top 200. I think they just missed out last leaderboard, so that is the plan. So what I might do is I might take a few different bots and then just drop 2 depending on. Got to take a couple more. Depending on the type of base. That is my plan for the weekend. What zone? We'll go zone 11. So I know Cheeto, Skylinks, I know they can do zone 10 solo, so with that little bit extra of help, should be able to do zone 11 hopefully. That is the plan. See how it goes. Okay. I'm thinking Skylinks or maybe Cup. Maybe. See, Prowl can't really help on this one here because it's such far away, the HQ and the outposts are out front. Prowl will pop them outposts. So maybe even Star Saber actually. Yeah, I think I'll drop Star Saber because he'll take out that beam laser and that cannon. I'll just drop Prowl for the XP. Get on the HQ just to get a HQ HP down quickly. See there, it's going down very quickly. So I may even be able to. I reckon be able to do zone 12 easily with Star Saber every single one, but I do want to level up my Skylinks and I do want to level up Cheeto while leveling Prowl. So the idea is to try and use those bots if I can, but without posts like the front like that with Cheeto and Skylinks, they're just gonna eradicate them. It's a balance really, where you put your outposts in your base really. It can be difficult really. If you put them at the front, it leaves them open to other bots. Put them at the back, it leaves them open to other attacks. It's hard guys. Base design is one of the hardest aspects of this game right now. It's really hard to have a good balance. So zone 12. See what we can do. Swoop's also a good leveling bot, but zone 12 is a bit too high for him really. He can do zone 10 solo, but it's very situational, Swoop. Actually, it wouldn't have been too bad on that last base because a lot of defences were clumped together around the outpost and it would clear them out and path the bots away from the outpost. So, this is a Lynx base all day. So, gonna clear this. We've got 2 minutes to clear it, to be fair. It only takes Lynx a minute. But I'm gonna get more ability points back, so I can clear this. My plan was for Lynx to walk round the wall, but never mind. No air cores, that's good for Lynx. There we go. Clear and snag. Let's go again. That was pretty successful. In zone 12. Let's go again. And there we go. This is the reason that we take cup. Now, if you've got a low level cup, you have to be careful of that outpost up there. But mine's pretty high level. So, you can do well here, it'll be alright. So, the aim is to stay away from the outpost. Send them up there. Get him as close as possible. And I'm actually going to pop that outpost. I'm going to stick him right on that turret. And hopefully he can kill that turret before the outpost bot pops. So that the outpost, so the turret then is not doing damage to him. It's Scourge. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. But as soon as the ability wears off, I'm going to use it again just to protect him against all that. And then Scourge shouldn't do too much damage really, to be fair. The turret's gone now, so it's only Scourge doing damage to him. Now don't forget to drop Prowl. I've done that a few times. Drop Prowl just to get the XP. And there we are. And this is how I sort of power level one bot, guys. I sort of take a mixture of bots who can attack different bases, and the bot that you're leveling doesn't have to be a decent bot, it can be any level. And this is how I get them up pretty quickly. But the only thing with this is I have to concentrate on one bot at a time doing this. So he's the main bot. The other bots are getting a bit of XP, but he's the main bot that's getting the XP. The main reason I'm doing it is to give Proud the XP. Luke Bartel, how's it going, bro? Glad you can join us. So, Luke, just out of interest, where are you from? Because I tend to get a lot of streamers from the USA late at night, and I'm not sure what time it is where you are right now. But it's middle of the day in the UK. But I imagine if you're from America, it's going to be very, very late. That's the problem I have, you see. A lot of my audience is from the USA. and obviously the USA time difference, it means that I have to do videos about 3 or 4 in the morning. That's why I miss a lot of Engineer Hoist streams. If you've not seen his stream, guys, go and check him out. He's a cool guy, and he streams a lot of good information about the game. Luke Bartell from Washington State. Decent, cool, yeah. So Washington State, so what time is it there now where you're at? It must be 5:53 in the morning. Wow. You're committed, bro. To be on YouTube at 6 in the morning. Wow, you're... Oof, rather you than me. Vincent Lee, how's it going, bro? I'm just gonna stick my thing on charge. My tablet on charge. Streaming does use a lot of battery. There we go. Okay, right. This is an awkward base. So I think this is a Cheetor base because of the outposts at the back. But I think Cheetor may die when he gets to the back. But then we've got Prowl that can hopefully stand the test of time. I've got a boost there to take any bot out if need be. That is the plan. But I have got Vector Prime on my Cheetor, which should help him out. I need Cheetor to stay alive. Try Vector Prime Core, but he's gonna struggle when he gets to the back. And there he is again. Thing is, he can get through his defences now. Oh, what? That means we've got to drop an extra bot. I think let's be Skylinks. 3 bots, sadly. Vincent Lee's from Hong Kong, 10 PM. Yeah, that's a decent time, really, to be on the game. A good start for you then, I think, really, for the game to start, really, yeah. A good night-time slot. And, yeah, when the kids are in bed. You know, most of the people that play this game, you know, are slightly older. I won't say old, but slightly older. Luke Bartell, yeah. Engineer Hoist, yeah, good friend of mine, really cool guy. Does some great videos. Alpha Prime, just started doing videos. Not seen his channel, guys, go and check it out. He does some great videos, and he's in a top alliance as well. So, all the more reason to watch his videos. Trios Theory is a good friend of mine as well. Brilliant, top guy. One of the very few cons that are doing videos. So, yeah. This is going terrible. Wow. Well, if you want a zone 12 base, guys, it's hard against power levels, then this is the base to have. I think it's a bit too much for Cheetor, really. I expected a bit too much Cheetor there. He's not quite high level enough to take zone 12 out on his own. Lesson learned. Cost me a few coins that, but hey, you live and learn. You can see there I had loads of ability points left. So Prowl's not quite high enough to support yet. Cheetor's not high enough to take zone 12 out yet. Zone 11, yeah, but not zone 12. And I have a lot of guys saying, you know, why don't you push higher level in your leveling? And it's hard because zone 12, there's some hard bases in zone 12 in general. So are you better dropping down to zone 11 and beating zone 11 100% of the time, every single battle? Or going zone 12 and winning maybe 70 to 80% of the time? You know, but I think you're better in zone 11 because you guarantee points for the Alliance, so it does help the Alliance as well. So I pushed it a bit there. I got a bit giddy. But yeah. And there you go. This is why zone 11 is so easy. So like I said, this is getting Cup extra XP, but I'm not really too fussed about Cup. He's okay, he's at a good level where he needs to be. It's Prowl that we're worried about. But this is a poor design with all the outposts on one side, none of the resources on one side. They always say, to be able to see this, you need to change design, brother. easy cut base. And there we go. So while we're on stream, guys, you got any questions about the game, any opinions you want of mine, anything like that, then pop it in the chat. I'm sure we can help you out, give it a good advice. Yeah, I think you meant by Cup, but yeah. Yeah, that's what Cup's designed for, but you can also use him to take out some key defences when you're attacking. I need to do a video on that, actually. I've started using it recently. I was actually on my China server account, and someone power leveled and attacked me. And uses Cup a bit different. I was a bit annoyed that I'd never thought about how he sort of uses Cup. So I was a bit surprised at that. But I think I need to do a video on it and show people how he did it. I was quite impressed. It won't work. I don't think it'll work high level, but definitely in power level it will. Who will I invest my Universal Combiner Spark into? Oh God. See, what I always keep in mind is forget HQ16 for now. Think about HQ17 and what's coming. Now they are talking about bringing out cores for like beam lasers and things like that, but I've no doubt that at some point HQ17 will come. I think it'll be a lot longer than what HQ16 was. They won't rush it as much. There's a lot of bad press that sort of came along with HQ16. I don't think they want that again. So HQ17 will take a lot longer, but it's got to come. It's gonna come. It is. So the question you've got to ask yourself is, what will happen in HQ17? And I think AoE bots again are a lot more important because you'll be taking out a lot more defense, trying to take out a lot more HP defenses, but you'll get more ability points. So that will change the way the game plays again, because Star Sabers come a lot more into the frame in HQ16. So I am going to answer your question. I've got a bit on the hours, I know. So I think AoE is really important. So when you think of AoE, you think of Volcanicus and you think of Victorian, but I also think that one shot can be vital in some respects. You don't want a team of one-shot bots, but I've been looking at my attacks with Prowling that, and if I can do Saber Swipe and have Prowl in a team, there's always one or two defenses that are left up back that can really cause problems. And if I can use Prowl for that, then that'll be brilliant. So a one-shot bot is good, but also if you've got a one-shot combiner, that's also good. So I like to invest in Superior, I think, and improve his death rate so he can take out more defences. I'm doing a video on combiners. I've been saying it for quite a while now. It's just getting the time to sort of do it, and probably this weekend's probably ideal, really, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's definitely. If I had 4-star Victorian, then I think that I'd probably invest more in her. But Dust Up, I've given up on Dust Up, to be honest with you. I've got no chance of getting Dust Up now. Ridiculous. But yeah. Yeah, 4-star combiners are hard to get. Obviously, I'm quite lucky. I've got the combiners I've got, and I've got to choose, you know. But I think no matter what, I'd invest in a 4-star combiner. So maybe hold on to it. Maybe don't level your combiners as much and sort of sit back a bit and wait. And then as soon as you get that 4-star combiner, I'd say any apart from Maximus. I don't think Maximus is that good, to be honest. He's okay, but he's not as good as the rest. But I think there's an argument for all the rest of them, really. Maximus is probably good against outpost bots, maybe. I've taken the HP down. I don't know. So it's all open to discussion as such. Yeah, I think there's no right and wrong answer, but I think that, you know, having one bot that's really good, you know, will really help. No, I'd say it's outpost bot out. Cool. Oh, with the prowl bot, I don't need to. Finish already. There we go. Do I think they'll make a 5-star cup? I don't see why not. He's not ridiculously overpowered. I was quite surprised I've done a 5-star later because she is overpowered. So, I think there's no reason why not. Obviously, I can't say whether they will or not. They've been quite good in hiding things recently. They've hidden things in files and things like that. It's become less apparent. They're a bit more open in things. So when they do come in the files, they sort of show it in the stream. So the big reveals that I used to do, I don't really need to do anymore. Because they're sort of a bit more open now and a bit more, you know, blasé about what's coming to the game. But I don't see why not. I don't see why a 5-star cup can't come to the game. I don't think they're that overpowered, really. I think the only bots you've got to think that they won't do a 5-star for, I doubt they'll do a 5-star Star Saber. I doubt they'll do a 5-star Skylynx. After that, really, I doubt they'll do a 5-star Trax. I just can't see it. They might do, but I think if they do, they can't put his ability that high because of the backlash they got last time. I'm trying to think of any other bots that I don't think they'll do a 5-star of. I'll have to have a look at a minute in my roster and have a look. I should actually drop Skylynx then, but I'm chatting, so. Who would you guys like to see next? The next 5-star batch? Not who do you think, but who would you like? But you're not allowed to say Star Saber. You're not allowed to Star Saber. That's the only rule I have because it's not going to happen. See, I've actually, on my channel account, I've actually got enough for a 5-star Beast Wars Megatron. And I haven't pulled it. I don't want him. I don't use him in Global. He hasn't been buffed yet in China. So I don't see the point, so I'm waiting out to see what the next 5-star is. Obviously, I've got a 5-star scores on my China account, and that's crazy. Underrated bots, name some, easy. I've been in the stream recently. Underrated bots, let me have a look. Jump Stream, definitely underrated. I love my Jump Stream. I have the Liege Maximo core on her for the simple reason that a lot of people prefer Hotspot because they reflect the damage back. But keep in mind that he's reflecting half the damage back, but he's taking half the damage. Whereas Jump Stream blocks 80%. She blocks 80% of damage, and that's ridiculous. You know, especially when you go up to HQ 17, think about 80% of damage. That's a lot. Other underrated bots. Underrated bots. Rust Dust. Rust Dust. I love Rust Dust against clustered bases. You know, it's a really wide range. They've had a buff recently. Scouts, so definitely an underrated bot. Hound, probably. Hound has the biggest reach. Well, that's another one I'll talk about in a minute, but he has got a large reach. Hound has a great reach. I take him sometimes against time traps to do a bit extra damage. So, yeah. Hound is very underrated. No, I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't say no. He's underrated, to be honest, because I think everyone realizes he's pretty good. He's very good as an outpost bot, high DPS. It's basically the same as Blaster now, because Blaster's been buffed, so Blaster's obviously an underrated bot. But if you not seen my video about Huffer, I think Huffer could be an underrated bot. And Huffer can be good again if you put him with a Solus Prime Core having 2 lasers. He's going to be really good. Other underrated bots? Even Pipes. You know, Pipe got the same thing as Jumpstream, same ability. So I don't see why Pipes is as good as Jumpstream, basically. I'd say the most underrated bot is maybe Warpath or Perceptor. Warpath, I've seen in some HQ16 attack videos, and I need to show these really. I need to get hold of the videos where with 3 shots you can take out a huge chunk of the base, and it's so easy to prime rush. And you can path bots brilliantly when you've got Warpath. Hence his name, Warpath. But yeah, Bumblebee, another great underrated bot. And some of these bots, Perceptor in the new game mode and Bumblebee in the new game mode, are going to be amazing. They're going to be amazing, honestly. I've tested them in the new game mode. I've tried walk teams. Walk teams get annihilated. Healers just can't heal them fast enough. I've tried a lot of different teams, and you want stun teams, and you want EMP teams, and you want teams where you can spam their ability constantly. They're the sort of bots that you'll need for the new raids. In relation to a 5-star Bruticus, Luke, I don't think they'll bring out a 5-star Combiner. In fact, Combiners are already strong enough as they are, and I think it's going to be so hard to get a 5-star Combiner, and a bit unfair, to be honest, because the cons have more bots in Bruticus of 5 stars than the bots do. The cons have a lot better bots that are having Combiners as such. So I don't think they'll bring out 5-star Combiners. I really don't. I don't see the point in it, to be honest with you. And Cheeto, yeah, he was underrated, but I think I've helped in a lot of that in showing how strong he can be, and since more people have got him, then yeah, Cheeto can be amazing. Well, he is amazing, to be honest with you, especially the 5-star. He's brilliant. And if you haven't got Slash is pretty much exactly the same as a 5-star Cheeto. A 4-star Slash is as good as 5-star Cheeto. So if you've got Slash, level him up. He's really good, even the 3-star. In relation to Vincent's question about why I've not upgraded Pipes and upgraded Jumpstream's abilities. So obviously I've got Pipes at 5 and Jumpstream at 5. And I've also got Hotspot at 6. So yeah, very low level when you compare those, because it's not for lack of spark, because you can see there I've got Cheeto at level 8, I've got Skylinks at level 9, I've got Stable at 10, I've got Swoop at level 10, so it's not for a lack of spark. The reason is that I'll go into the research lab and I will show you what I mean. It's easier. So, to upgrade Hotspot's ability, so it cost me 130,000 spark. And if you look, it gives you 0.3 of a second. So then the next one is 250k spark for another 0.3 of a second. So that's 380k spark for 0.6 per second. The next one is 0.3, and that's 500k. So that's 800k for 0.9 of a second. And eventually, I think it works out at like 1.4 mil spark, 1.4 million spark to give Hotspot and Jumpstream 1.2 seconds extra. And think about how long a second is really in the game. 1, done, that's it. I just don't see the point in investing so much spark, which, to be honest with you, is, you know, one of the rarest things in the resources in the game. You know, putting that much spark into bot to give you 1 second. So I've covered this in other videos and explained to people that these bots that go up in a very short time frame, I don't see the point in leveling them that high. Same with Cup. When you level his ability, he goes up 0.4 a second for 250k spark. That's a lot just for 0.4 of a second. If it was a second for each level, definitely I'd throw him to 10. without a doubt, in a heartbeat. But, you know, just to give him 0.3, 0.4 of a second for every, you know, for all that spark, it's just not worth it. So I sort of keep them low level, and you better level in the bot rather than pumping spark into them. Vincent, yeah, you're right, exactly the same. So Mirage is one of the first bots that I 4-star bots that I ever got, and Mirage is on level 4. I don't use him that much. I might use him in the new game mode, but he's decent. He's okay. He's not bad. But same reason, it's only level 4, and Bumblebee only level 4. Exactly the same. That's my sort of ethos in the bots. Same Perceptor. Perceptor's level 4 for the same reason. Any bots that go up in time frames of their ability, I keep low level. I tend to put more spark into damage rather than length of time. And like I said, it's not that the length of time is a bad idea and things like that. It's just what the spark costs for the increase you get. It's just not worth it, in my opinion. Others will tell you otherwise. But yeah, the only big debate you've got really is first aid. His Medibots are at 6, and people say, you know, that's a big jump in bot health. And if you find that you need the health from those Medibots, then yeah, invest it. But I'm just not too sure really. I use his Medibots a lot in battles, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm just not too sure. I'm not convinced. I'm not unconvinced. I may put some more spark into him to level them bots, but at the minute I've got all the bots that sort of need that spark, and I'll concentrate on them for now, and then we'll see how it goes with first aid, to be honest with you. I think it's a good idea to put Solus Prime on Cup. Why not? I don't see why not. You know, I think Solus Prime is good on any bot, really. It depends on how you attack. I do need to do a video on Gunner Sacrifice. I'm not sure what that is. It's basically like a clear and snipe, where you use a gunner to sort of clear it. And the Solus Prime Core is good on them because it does extra damage, so you can guarantee getting rid of those defences, so you can rush, so you can do things like that. I personally have Rejuvenate on Cup, but it all depends on how you play, really. There's no right and wrong answer. There's some cores that you think, yeah, they definitely need to go on that bot, and they suit one bot ridiculously well. But with Prime cores, I think they suit a lot of bots. And yeah, I think Solus Prime Core on Cup, if you use him a lot, try and keep your Prime cores on bots that you use a lot. That's the best advice I can give you, because the Prime cores are overpowered. So the bots that you use a lot, try and keep it on them. And I know my jump stream's quite low down, but it's situational. But when I want to pop outposts, I take jump stream. That's a given. That's it. If I'm popping outposts with jump stream, and I'm not using combine or something like that, where I need to maintain her, you know, her HP and not take much damage to my bots, and obviously the age maximal core turns the bots on them, so I use her to pop outposts rather than hotspot. I use hotspot more to do a bit extra damage, so I use them differently. Do we use Ratchet's ability? I was talking about this the other day to someone else. I think I was talking about it on the Facebook channel, the Facebook page. And the problem with the healing grenade is that the healing grenade at ability 6 for my Ratchet does 1,800 damage, 1,800 healing. Sorry. So if I had, I'll show you an example. So say I was lower level, say I had lower level teams, right? Yeah, and I wanted to heal Warpath, say. So his health is 3,650. So that 1,800 would heal half of his health back again. So he could be at half health to full straight away. Look at other bots. Bumblebee. So yeah, even there, a quarter of his health would come back. So yeah, so with a lower level, I'd say lower 50 bots, Ratchet is probably better than First Aid because they're taking less damage really. But when you look at some of the top bots, So 1,800 on a 17,000 HP Star Saber is not a lot. It's not a lot at all. It's 1/10 of his HP. So you won't really get much benefit from it. You know, it won't even touch him really. It gives him nothing. It gives him at HQ 16. It'll give him a few seconds, and that's it. A few extra seconds. It's not really worth it. No, and I'd rather have blocking 45% damage, because at higher levels, because at HQ 16, he blocks such a lot of damage. He blocks so much. So because obviously HQ 16 is more damage coming to your bots, then that's a lot of damage that he's blocking. So to sum it up, you're better with Ratchet at lower levels, but then after 50, level 50, you're probably better with First Aid. And I've even started using Wheeljack a lot more, because Wheeljack against time traps where time is an issue, then Wheeljack is vital against them as a healer. If you can take a healer against a time trap, I'd take Wheeljack without a doubt. So, like I said, there's arguments for all the healers in different aspects, different ways. I do like Ratchet, I do use Ratchet, but ability-wise, I prefer First Aid. But slowly but surely, I'm going away from using healers. I very rarely do a walk tactic anymore. I sort of use snipes and things like that, and you do use healers as such, but they're not as vital anymore. Sometimes I want to take one healer rather than two, because the bots have a huge HP, and obviously because I power level a lot, that means that, you know, I don't need healers power leveling, and healers are hard to level. So yeah, Ratchet's good. Any healer's decent. Some are more situational, more useful than others. But yeah, so let's go with this. Ratchet Grenade is AoE. Yeah, it is AoE. Yeah, it does do 10k health over all your bots. But for each bot, your gunners will do well, getting the healing. But your tanks won't at HQ 16. They just won't heal enough. You know, that 10k health, but how much do you reckon? So use that bomb, and within 5 seconds it's done. Yeah? So the healing is done, it's done always healing 10k in a few seconds. How much health do you reckon it saves dropping the Medibots at the start of a battle? And if you can keep the Medibots alive for the entire length of the battle, how much do you reckon it saves them in damage? Think about that. Over the entire team. I think it's probably 5 times that. You're probably looking at 100k it probably saves those Medibots. So you've got to question, you know, forget the actual healing that, you know, what Ratchet and First Aid actually do themselves, but just for their abilities. First Aid stops a lot more damage if you can keep the Medibots alive. And that's where it's a question on whether you want to invest Spark into the health of the Medibots. That's where the sort of argument lies. Do I think they'll release Abominus and Computron? I hope they do. It's my kid Mirage Jake's favourite combiner, Computron, and my favourite is Abominus, just by chance. So yeah, we actually entered a competition on Nathan Webb's streams. If you've not seen them, guys, he did a win, lose or draw stream. Should be coming back on soon. It was a great stream, good fun, and we actually won an Abominus drawing that he has done, and the kid was pretty chuffed with that. It's up in his room, up on the wall, and I'm not too sure if those are going to be the next combiners, because I think Abominus should be. But when you think of the toy line, all the bots that they've released, they're not combiners. Yeah, I know they are. They obviously are in. You've got to think that this game is linked to the toys. The toys that are being released. They obviously have to promote those toys in the game. That's part of the sort of condition of the game, really, as such. It's a, like I said, a deal they have. So when you think about that, in the toy line only, the current toy line, is it the Legends? No, it's not Legends. What's it called again? My mind's gone blank. Titans, sorry, yeah. So in the Titans toy line, Abominus is not a combiner. So I hope they do on the con side. I think they have to because the amount of bots they've got that are Abominus. In relation to Computron, I think they'll personally do Skyrain. Now the bots of Skyrain are Smokescreen, Wheeljack, Hound, Skylynx, and Trailbreaker. So it's only Trailbreaker they're missing. So looking at it that way, they could easily bring out Skyrain and Abominus. And although I'd like to see Computron, there's just too many bots that they don't have to bring him out. So I think for that reason, he won't. But yeah, I would like to see Computron in the game, but I don't think we will. I hope it is Skyrain, just because I've got most of the bots apart from Trailbreaker for him already. So, and if Trailbreaker is a chance event, I need to get him. I've been quite unlucky really in chance events recently. Yeah, so I could do with a Trailbreaker. I really could. That'd be good. But interesting though. What abilities they give him? I think he'd be more. Ooh, will he be AoE? I don't know. I don't know. Basically, Skyrain, no, he's not in the G1 cartoon at all. He's not an official combiner. It just got brought out as a toy. But like I said, this game follows the toy line. I'll tell you what, while we're here, let's open Sandstorm. Only 2-star, but we can have a look at him. A couple of free crystals as well. Orbital Strike. I like boosts. First sharp boost though. You know, even though I know it's 2-star, whenever it stops like that, I always think it's 4-star. Obviously it's not. It's taking its time. Come on, it's only a 2-star. You don't have to tease me. I know it's a 2-star. Am I from Queensland? No, I'm from the UK. I'm not even from the US. I'm from the UK. That was weird. I just sort of came out the ground. But yeah. Sandstorm. I do actually have Sandstorm in the toy line. The Generations toy line. And he is pretty cool. He's quite hard to transform. Quite fiddly. I actually bought him for my son. One of the first transformers I bought him actually. Yeah. Yeah, Defensor. I think Defensor's got to come to the game as well, really. You know, it'd be a shame not to. I think all the G1 combiners got to come to the game. You know, if they bring Skyrain out with Abominus, they've got Computron and Hotspot. Sorry, Computron and Defensor. But then, you know, the question is, who do they bring out on the con side? There's not many combiners left at the cons, sadly. I'm trying to think now of any con combiners that haven't been come to the game. Wants to bring out Abominus, and I'm struggling. So I will be on again later tonight as well, with the one and only Mirage Jake. So I think he'll be playing his game, I'll be playing mine, we'll do a lead stream together. A lot of people said they like it when Jake's on the stream. So he does just do crystal videos for now. He likes crystal videos, he understands them. He's only 6 years old, so he loves Transformers. But I think a lot of people have asked for them. So yeah, I think I'm going to start showing him more in my videos. Yeah, I know Queensland's in Australia. Yeah, I did know that. But yeah, I get a lot of people that think I'm Australian for some reason. I don't know why. It's quite bizarre. But yeah. Yeah, but I'm not. I'm definitely not. So we'll go with Cheeto. Oh, drop cut by mistake. Oh well. 6 shots. 6 shots on a combiner. 6 shots a bot. I didn't know that. Because I've got him. So he's not a combiner. 6 shots in combiner. But yeah, he should come to the game. Galvatronus is a good one, yeah. They could do that, that's a good point. Hey Lord Con, how's it going, my China brother? Hope you're enjoying the event. And I'm going to actually walk over this base because I've got 3 bots. It's a bit too easy, so I'm a bit disappointed it's less XP for my bots, but never mind, mistakes do happen. So Galvatronus, I'm using Galvatronus. I've got the toy of Cyclonus, and I know it transforms into a combiner, but I couldn't tell you who are the bots that make up Galvatronus. So if anyone knows, stick it in the chat. I'd be interested to see who's in Galvatronus and who's in the game already, and you know who we need. That's a good point, that Luke. Let's get this prowl up. My aim is to get him to 50 this weekend, get him in the cooker by Sunday, hopefully, and then have him for next weekend again and start leveling him. I believe that I've seen some of the PsyOps guys. I've got a 5-star prowl already at like 52, 53, and he can one-shot at 53, 8 or something. He can one-shot mortars. So yeah, that is the dream. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to got some key defences with Growl first. Cheetah's too fast. He's just too fast. And there goes Cheeto getting his health back again. That was weird. Galvatronus has the Autobots in it. Oh, that's a no-go then. That's a no-go. That would not happen. That would definitely not happen. Yeah, no problem, Lord Con, no problem, mate. And we'll see you later in the China chat, brother. It's going to take a lot to get proud up. See, I could go in zone 12 really, get some more points, and but I'd have to use Star Saber, and Star Saber's already at 59, 10, and I don't want him to get into 60. If I get into 60, then he's losing XP every time I fight, so I'd rather just keep him at 59 and just use him in war so he gets a bit of XP, and not use him as much unless I need to. I'm trying some other bots that need the XP. Oh yes, there we go. So, yes. I'm liking this. So what I can do is I can use Prowl on there like that. Destroy that. And destroy that cannon. And then you keep out of range of the turrets and destroy everything else. And then we can just HQ snipe with Skylinks. Small TTs like this are brilliant for Skylinks. No, he's going to pop that outpost, I know he is, but in the time that he's battling the outpost bot, it should be down already at the base, hopefully. Oh, it scores, that's not good. And there we go. Skyjack, Treadshock, Riot Gear, Cyberwarp and Cyclonus. I've heard of one of those. Cyclonus, I haven't heard of any of those. Are they even in the toy line? I don't even think I've seen them in the toy line, so that's crazy. Yeah, not a clue they are. These sound like Decepticons though. But yeah, we won't see. I doubt we'll see them come to the game. They're a bit too outlandish, a bit too out there for them to come to the game, really. So, for you guys out there, have you seen which of my videos is your favourite? Which of my videos do you like? Which have you seen? Which do you not like? What kind of videos do you not like if you don't like any? It's fine. I'd like to know, because obviously the more people tell me what videos they like to see and what they don't like to see, the more I can sort of tailor my channel around, you know, what people like to see, rather than what I think is, you know, relevant. Drop them both at the same time for this one. We should both get pretty close. The Skylinks is high level, so they can take a lot of damage. But same again. By the time that he's done the damage, the HQ will be down. Ah, right, Luke. I've never watched Robot in Disguise, to be honest with you. I am strictly G1, strictly G1. I'm a bit of a G1 buff. Oh, I dropped Star Saber by mistake. What is that? Oh, dear, dear, dear. In Combiner Wars, yeah, I've watched Combiner Wars, but Galvatronus. Are you sure it was in Combiner Wars? Galvatronus? I know Megatronus is in the Return of the Titans. I know in the Combiner Wars toy line you've got the Galvatronus torso, but I'm not too sure. I don't even mean the cartoon, I even mean toy line. Yeah, I'm very strictly G1. I love G1. My son is well into it. well, crazy into it. He actually knows all the episodes by name and everything as well. So yeah, crazy, but yeah. Strictly G1. G1 or go home. I do like some of the Beast Wars bots, you know, like Cheeto, and I've watched a few Beast Wars episodes, but it's just not the same for me. I do like G1. And it's another Skylinks base, looks like. Let's not drop Star Saber this time, eh? You'd be surprised how hard it is to sort of watch a chat and chat about different things and what you're actually concentrating on. And there we are. Like I said, once you've got some leveling bots, it's so easy to level your new bots. So my advice is, if you've got Skylinks, if you've got Cup, if you've got Swoop, if you've got Star Saber, if you've got Cheeto, get them leveled, guys. Get them leveled up. Yeah, Beachcomber. So should definitely bring in Beachcomber. Obviously, he's in the toy line, so there's no reason not to. He's a great bot, original G1. I think they have to bring Beachcomber. He's one of my favourite Transformers as a kid as well, as it's in the toy line. I had Beachcomber as a kid. I passed it on to my kid. He's still got him. The little rubber wheels are all gone, but yeah, Beachcomber. So with this base, I'm going to cup it.
Roll out. Abilities ready.
Come away from the outpost. And I've still got one more jump. If I need it, but I don't think I will. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it just to protect him a bit more. To give him just a few seconds protection, but it'll help him anyway. And there we go. Yeah, I still got all my original toys. Like I said, I've passed them on to my son now for him to play with. I was never one for collecting them and putting them in cabinets, things like that. But yeah, I do keep them. I pass them on to my son, and eventually he'll get bored of them when he gets older, like I did, and they'll go in the loft. But then I think maybe I might get a cabinet and sort of put them on display somewhere in the house. I think definitely the ones that have to mean a bit to me or something like that. So I'm pretty high up there, not bad, not bad, not bad. Can we get top 200 though? That is the question. I think cup again.
Roll out.
Jump up here. We'll stick up here for now. And you can take that beam laser out and that. And then once it's up top, there's not any more damage then. A lot of scores you're popping out today. Six shot. See, they spoke about six shot in the stream, and they said that they doubt they can because they can't give them 6 abilities. If they were to bring six shot out, they could only give them 2 abilities. And to be honest, who wants six shot? There only 2 abilities really. So I doubt we'll ever see six shot and quick switch in the game really. I really doubt. I think we will see punch and counter punch. I really do. I think that's a good idea because they can sort of use the same canvas for the bots, which makes it a bit cheaper for them. I do think we'll see that. I keep saying double deal. I think double deal will be a good idea because you can have the bot and then you can have the 2 ults. So the cons will have 1 ult mode and the Autobots will have the other ult mode. So if you don't do double dealer, it's a robot, but it's a mercenary, so it plays both sides. And it's a robot, obviously, and it transforms into like a sort of rocket launcher, such what they call a Scud missile launcher, and also transforms into like a sort of eagle. So the cons would get the eagle side, and the bots get the Scud missile launcher. So I think that'd be a good idea. Hey Ultra Crusher, if you've not seen Ultra Crusher's channel, guys, go and check it out. He's just started, well, pretty much just some cool videos. Go and check his site out, guys. There's a lot of good YouTubers in the game at the minute. Alpha Prime, Engineer Hoist, Ultra Crusher does some good videos as well. Who am I missing? Trios Theory. Oh god, yeah. I would have forgotten him, would have killed me. Trios Theory as well does some good videos. Go and check his videos out as well, guys. One of the few cons in the game that are still representing on YouTube, and a top guy as well. I talk to him quite regular as well, really, to be fair. I probably talk to Trios more than anyone else, to be fair.
Roll out. Abilities ready.
Every battle he gets 1 to 5 random ability. The problem with that is in wars you need guarantees in wars. That's the only problem. And I'd be quite annoyed if I went into a war and expecting one ability and got a different one. But I don't think they can program 5 abilities, 6 abilities into the game. I just don't think they can for one bot. I really don't. So I doubt we'll see him. I really doubt we'll see 6 shot. Sadly. One of my favourite bots. But you know, he's got one of my favourite sayings in the game, in the Transformers cartoon as well. Where it says, what is it? 5 up, 5 down. It's like shooting cyber ducks in a barrel. So yeah, I do like 6 shot a lot. Ultra Crusher, good. Send me a PM online when you do a video, bro, so I can tune in. If I'm not busy, I'll be there. But you're doing a video or a stream? That's the question. I think everyone needs to get some streams going. I think it's only really Engineer Hoist that does streams right now. So my idea is to do videos during the week and then do some streams when I'm power leveling at weekends. I can answer some questions, things like that, and just talk to you guys. That's my general idea. I sort of work shift work, so it's a bit hard to guarantee a time every week where I can, you know, do a stream. So for that reason, I try and do it a weekend when I'm power leveling. Luke said they've not brought in Red Alert. I think, yeah, will another healer work though? Is 4 healers too much? I don't know. I think they're a bit reluctant to bring another healer in the game. I think that's the point. Where is Skylinks going? That's the frustrating thing about Skylinks. He walks all over the show. His pathing is just unlike any other bot. You don't think you'll be doing streams because your house is too loud. That's what late nights are for, brother. That's the problem. Get your kids in on it. Ultra Crusher, get your kids on the stream. I was talking to a guy in a local game store about it, and he said family gaming is huge at the minute. If you can get your kids involved in family gaming, then it's a brilliant idea. And my long-term aim is so that I can get to doing this well enough so that I can pass my information on, pass my expertise on to my kid and get him streaming. He enjoys it, and it's huge now, streaming. And if he can stream his Nintendo Switch and his PS4 and things like that, and that's my long-term aim, to answer. The only thing keeping me streaming this game is I love this game. But once this game's over and done eventually, it will be done eventually, maybe a couple of years or so, but it will. And when it is, that's when I'll maybe look at streaming from the PS4. But yeah. What cores on my links? On my links, have I got Rejuve now? No, Alchemist. Yeah, I changed it out. Alchemist is on my links. So this is Cheeto. Not quite working out as I hoped, because I thought that Cheeto would take the damage and Prowl would shoot over the walls, but those walls are causing quite a problem for Cheeto. I thought they were a bit lower level walls than what they're showing they are. And that's more like it. Cheeto taking damage, Prowl mopping up. Oh, that's not good. Thundercracker is not good. Thundercracker against power leveling bots is awful. Come on. There we go, right, come on. Oh, what?
Abilities ready.
Oh, Vector Prime. I nearly forgot. Wow. There you go. There's a good advert for Vector Prime. He was dead. I went to throw another bot on. And, wow, he just come back to life again. Ultra Crush, you're a teenager. Doesn't mean you can't have kids. I'm only joking, brother. I'm only joking. Don't have kids yet. Don't. Save your time, mate. The kids are brilliant, but live your life a little first, bro. Live your life a little and have kids when you're a bit older. Plenty of time. Yeah, Vincent, yeah, thanks for that, mate. Appreciate the shout out as such. But, yeah, everyone has their own thing on the channel, and I started this channel just to help you guys in my alliance out, and it just grew from there. It just got crazy big. And that's God's honest truth. I never started off doing this in the idea of doing what I'm doing now. It was just to help out for you guys, because how I was explaining, it started on base design. I was doing base design video, I was doing base design help on my alliance. I explained to people, so I said, listen, this is what you want to do with your base. Do this, do this, do this. He went, right. Is this right? Like, no, that's not what I said. No, that's not exactly right. No, do this. Change this round. And then he'd come back. Is this right? No, that's not what I meant. This is what I meant. Then the next guy, I'd say, you need to change your base round for the walls. It's not quite right. And then he'd come back to me. Is this right? No, that's not what I meant. And I was just going round in circles. Like, I need to find a way to tell these guys sort of how to do base design, how it sort of works, rather than the current way of me telling them getting it wrong, and me just getting frustrated. And that's how it all started. That's how it all started. Just to get guys doing what I wanted them to do in the alliance. Really, that's it. But yeah, I need to do an updated base design video, really. But base design is so hard nowadays that I feel like if I do a base design video, there's no right or wrong sort of way to do a base. There is reason, but as long as you've got a decent design, there's so many decent designs out there. I thought about doing a montage of good designs for people to look at, but then I'm not sure the people in the videos would appreciate it. It's getting all the people to agree to it, really. I'm not going to use other people's design without them saying it's okay. So that's a long-term project again. He's laughing at Ultra Crusher about his nieces. But yeah, screaming and tantrums. There is screaming and tantrums, there is, but there's good sides to it as well. It's different when you see your own kids. It's different. The Iron Man base formation. I'm not too sure what that is exactly, Vincent. There's really top guys in the game that you know that use that, and I'll have a look at it. Most designs I sort of know just to look at them, really, rather than having them names. But you can look at it and go, yeah, I've seen that layout before. And in the top walls, I've seen most layouts nowadays. There's not many layouts that I see where I'm like, oh, that's a bit different. You know, a lot of very similar to other layouts. And that's a bit of the problem with walls now, that they are quite competitive. Right, I think it's a cut base, this one. HQ is not covered, so thank you very much. Feels like I'm in China. I don't mean the place, I mean the server. The China server is very easy to cut bases. They've not really got wise to it yet and upgraded the bases, and it's very easy. And fast forward. And that's why I love cut bases. Drop the box, fast forward, done. Really is easy. Ultra Crusher, send me your layout and a message online, and I'll have a look at it, bro. Say for anyone that, guys, yeah, I've got my, if you look at my other videos, I've got my line channel on all my videos, and if you want any advice, then just send me a message on that. Now, I do have 2 line chats. I have one line chat that is strictly for my lions and for things like that. Then I have another one that's for advice, things like that. And I say to a few people that if I don't reply straight away, don't get hung up. I'm not ignoring you, but obviously I am very busy with kids, with work, with my YouTube channel, with playing the game, and I do check on it about 2-3 times a week. It's not constant, but I do check on it every 2-3 times a week, and I will also always reply back to you. It might not be straight away, but I will always reply back to you. But if you are in the TF Alliance, then you will have my my main line account that I use, and you're welcome to pay me on that. But I do restrict that just to my alliance, really, and my family, really, and just sort of close friends in the game, just so that it keeps it down a bit, the information, because obviously every day I wake up, I spend about half an hour just looking through line and checking my messages, and it can get a bit the amount of chats that I'm in, it can get a bit crazy. Yeah. Vincent, if you have a honeycomb and you've got resource buildings at the bottom and defense at the back, that's not a good design, bro. Because of tactical cores. If you could put a bronze tactical core on Optus Prime and rush all the bots to the top, and it's very, very easy to Skylinks. So I'm not personally a fan of that. Time traps, yeah, time traps are very, very good at the minute. Unless you've got high Skylinks, it can be really hard to play against. But you've got to put some defense to the bottom, and you've got to be careful that a Gunner Sacrifice can't take it out. You need 3 or 4 defences, easily 3 or 4 defences at the bottom, and 3 or 4 defences that do high amount of damage, maybe even a mortar. So keep that in mind, that a tactical core can get around that. Can they bring in Red Alert and Hotshot? Hotshot? Who's Hotshot? I'm not sure who Hotshot is. Luke, who's Hotshot? Hotshot? I'm trying to think who Hotshot is. For some reason it's familiar, but I can't think why. Hotshot. Luke, you really stumped me there with Hotshot. Hotshot? Isn't Hotshot... Wasn't Hotshot a headmaster? I think he was. I think Hotshot was a headmaster, wasn't he? In the Rebirth episode. The last one of the G1. Red Alert obviously was part of Defensor. So yeah, I think we'll see Red Alert eventually. I think we will. I don't think we'll see. I'm not too sure we'll see Hotshot. If you mean Hotshot, we have a Prem Crystal. I've actually got 1 4-star from a Prem Crystal. I got a hotspot dupe. So, yeah, I'm out there. Windblade, 2-star. Well, not too bad. So, no crystal videos this weekend, I don't think. I might do, I'm not too sure yet. Maybe. But, the current bundles. Just comparing the bundle cost a minute, sorry, I'm just looking. Yeah, definitely better. Looking at the mixed crystal bundles, I really want Slash. Slash is amazing, but only 4 crystals. It's not a good chance. I'd rather wait till it comes in a larger mixed bundle and maybe get another bot as well. I think we'll get Sandstorm as the 4 crystal and then Slash as maybe the 8 at a later point. That's the plan. I've got 2 chances to get a decent bot. Tiger Hawk's okay, but it won't. I've got a lot of focus on Prowl at the minute. I don't want to get greedy and start having to focus on 2 bots, so I'll just focus on Prowl for now. That's the plan. He's a speedy cow. One of the episodes decided to rush into the base when I told him not to. Luke, in what episode is that? Is that in G1? Not too sure. Not too sure.
Prowl. Deploy.
Does everyone understand what pathing is? I thought about doing a video on pathing and knowing what pathing is, how it works in the game, things like that. I just wasn't sure if everyone knew what it actually meant. I heard it a lot when I played Clash of Clans. It's a big part of the game, but I wasn't sure if you guys knew what it meant. I like how they put a lot more 4-star shards into the events now as well. It's a welcome change, that. Maybe at the top by the time I run through these cells. And like I said, I will be on again later. Yeah, I will be on again later, running some more cells down, getting Prowl up, answer some questions, things like that. Hopefully I'll have Mirage J coming with me. Ultra Crusher, when we're going to see a Waz's face reveal? Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to get into a bit of information, a bit of a secret. I am actually planning in the new year to visit Space Ape headquarters and join a live stream. That is the plan. I spoke to Deb, who does the live streams. She said definitely possible. I just need to organise a time off work, and I'm going to go down to London and yeah, meet the guys, spend a day there hopefully. Have a look around the studio, meet some guys, hopefully do some Q&A, maybe even do a video if they'll let me. I'm not too sure. But yeah, obviously because I've been on the stream, there will be a face reveal. So yeah, I don't know why I don't have my face. I think, to be honest, I don't have a face because I just use my tablet. I don't have a camera, webcam, anything like that. I just use my tablet, and having your face in a certain position over a set camera rather than having to move the camera, I don't know. I just think it's awkward. Long term, then I will. I'll be getting the camera, getting the microphone, and things like that. And a real good setup for when I do like when I do gaming on my console. But in the minute for Android gaming, it's just a bit awkward, to be honest with you. So yeah, so there'll be a big face reveal on a live stream next year, where I will be at Space Ape headquarters. That is the plan. That is the dream. and go meet the guys. I've got a lot of respect for the guys, and you know what? I do give them a lot of stick, and I give Space Tape a lot of stick, but it's purely frustration. But let's be honest, it's a great game, and it's a great community, and you know, if it weren't for those guys, we wouldn't have that. And you know, I've got a lot of respect for the guys at Space Tape. To be fair, they've turned the game around. I think the game was slowly dying a death, and they've just breathed new life into it. So I appreciate everything they're doing at the minute to sort of improve the game and make it better. Down to 50 souls. So, what is that path all about? Right, well, that actually helps me with that. There's something about Skylight. I put in there, and that is definitely closer than the autocannon, without a doubt. And yet he walks that way. It's just, it doesn't walk, it doesn't path correctly. There's some air lasers. Take a bit of damage. And there we are. Like I said, you can see here I can 100% do zone 11 with 2 bots. 1 bot and Prowl obviously. But zone 12 is a bit here and there really. Hopefully I can get Prowl to 44 off this bundle. And it's just carrying it on really. It's a big ask getting to 50 this weekend, but you never know. Anything is possible. So who are you guys leveling this event? Any new bots you've got? Anyone you want to level? Anything like that? Three-star Skydive Sad has a great bot. A good one-shot bot to have. I think he has the highest single damage in the game, I think, out of all bots. So definitely a bot worth leveling, without a doubt. It's so hard though to power level during the leaderboard. For the simple reason that obviously you want to get the most points you can for your alliance. That's why I dropped down. That's why. For that reason. You know, I don't want to be power leveling my bots and, you know, I'm, you know, causing my alliance to lose out on a reward or something because I'm power leveling. So rather than be sort of selfish a bit, I drop down. Any chance I could show your layout on stream and give some advice? I don't have that line account on this. Possibly. I tell you what I can do, Ultra Crusher. I've just thought, if you pop in chat where your base is in the leaderboard, where your alliance is in the leaderboard, sorry, I'll get it up and I'll find your base. How's that one? I can't get to line at the minute. Yeah, I'll have a look. Which alliance is it again, Ultra Crusher? Just so that I don't want to go down there and you've moved to 313 and I'm looking in the wrong one. And yeah, I'll go down and have a look for you. What I'll do is I'll tell you how you are open to attacks, give a bit of advice how you can stop that, things like that. Let's have a look. Ghost Warriors. There we go. Ultra Crusher. Here we go. Let's have a look. It's not a bad design. There's nothing that stands out when I'm thinking, yeah, that's bad, that you can't have that. So yeah. First thing I'd just say is get those walls leveled ASAP, brother. They're a lot more important than you think, walls. How I would attack this base. Personally, the only thing I'm not too keen on is the fact you've got 4 outposts all together. I think you can, you could drop hotspot or jump stream straight there and pop all 4 outposts and drop your combiner. Personally, I would split them up slightly, maybe. I'm not too sure exactly. And they don't cover the back of the HQ. So, how I would attack this base, I would probably do Cup and Friends, to be honest with you. So, I would, I'd probably drop Cup and Springer in the 3 healers up here, teleport them back, and then I would take out this beam laser back here, I'm not too sure actually, because the cannons do cover that. So those two cannons don't. But those do. Maybe a bit too much to ask. On this side here, you've got, that doesn't cover it, that does cover it, that does cover it, that'll be gone, that'll be gone, that'll be gone. And a few cannons, they don't cover it. It's not a bad design, to be honest with you. Definitely beatable, not going to lie to you. But I think, you know what, I'll just clear and links it. That's what I do, because you've only got limited defences down here. I would drop my, I'd drop a small walk team, because there's not a lot of defences down the bottom there. They can sort of do a lot of damage. I'd drop a couple of tanks, 2 gunners, 1 healer. I would drop a boost on that mortar back there and take it out. I'd let them just walk through all that. They'll have maximum ability points. Then I'd drop Skylinks, and a jet probably, and then let Skylinks just walk up to that missile launcher there and just snipe it with a jet as well. It's hard really, because I think you do need maybe some more defences down the bottom, but then you weaken the top. So it's, but then not a lot of people having high enough Skylinks to do that, so I wouldn't worry too much. So oh no, yeah, it's a decent design. I'd maybe think about the outposts, separating them a bit more, so they're not all together, so you can't pop all 4 outposts in one go. Because that's just an easy win really. If you can pop all the outposts in one go and do it combiner, they're wasted. The outpost bots abilities are wasted. So it's a shame that we don't have the test the base thing, so I could show you an attack or do an attack. But that is how I do it. I see what we'll do. We'll do a couple of zone 14 attacks while we're here. I'll show you how I attack zone 14. So, I should do a war attack. Your choice. Shall I do a war attack or shall I do a zone 14 attack? So a zone 14 attack, I'll take a mixed bag of bots. And so it depends on what base I get. So how I sort of win. Or I could probably do 2 war attacks actually. I could probably do this base with a lower level walk team. And then do another war attack. So what do you want, guys? Do you want 2 zone 14 attacks or do you want 2 war attacks? I'll do another battle leveling, and I'll let you guys sort of put in the chat what you think. What course you put in your Skylinks? Rejuvenate, Alchemist, they're both good cores. Anything to do with health really. Both. I can't do both sadly. I can, but use a lot of coins that I'm using for leveling. I've only got 2 teams really that can do zone 14. Because you need a 16k team for zone 14. Luke says zone 14 attack. Can I just use Skylinks to destroy what base? To destroy Ultra Crusher's base. Maybe, yeah, but it's a bit hard getting through the wall. The wall's a bit lower level, I know, but it can just take a lot of time getting through it, really. So you better just take a small walk team. Oh, and another easy cut base. Easy cut base. Is he worth sparking? Because Link's at ability 6 already one-shots, 1 defences, any defence in the game. Hang on a minute, when you say that, what level Links have you got? If you've got a level 60 Links at level 6, then yeah, but he doesn't one-shot everything at ability 6. I don't know where you got that from, unless it's a very high level. But, to be honest with you, it's more used to snipe the headquarters. So I'd spark him, I'm going to spark him to 10. I'm going to take Skylinks to 10. Because again, I'm thinking if HQ17 comes around, then he will be a one-shot bot at, say, maybe a 57-10, maybe at a push. Mine can one-shot now, I think, just about, but you do need like 54-9 to one-shot mortars. I'm not sure where you got the ability 6 from. Not on max HQ16s anyway, and definitely not with gold cores. So we've just got Luke at the minute saying zone 14 attack. Just the one person. Vincent, you're actually better at doing Shroud than Flame Strike if you're going to try and one-shot defences. But that's where the combo ends there though. If you do Flame, Cloud, Flame, Flame, it's a bit more of a combo on the headquarters. Another cut base. But like I said, I use my links differently. I use my links to hit the HQ rather than just to one shot. So I'm putting as much damage, much spark into him as I can really. I do want to put some more into Prowl now to get him to one shot. That's my aim anyway. Right, unless there's any further advancements on the Zone 14 attack, which what Lucas said, I'm going to do a Zone 14 attack. Not saying I win. If I come up against the top alliance, I won't win without taking a combiner. I could, but because I'm taking a mismatch of bots, I'm going to take a couple of bots that go for rushes and smashes, a couple of go to take Skylinks so that he can snipe. I'll go through it anyway. I'll show what I mean. So, the Zone 14 team would be, so I've got to take Optimus with Tactical Core in case I need it. Got to take Star Saber, Ultra Magnus, and then Skyburst. And I need also need a total walk team, so I'm going to take Bravo so I can one shot. I need a couple of healers, and then I'm going to take Lynx to snipe. So from this team, I can walk with this team, I can rush and smash with this team, and I can also snipe with this team. That's the idea. Vincent, the new HQ core is super rare. Not a lot of people got it, and believe it or not, it's not as powerful as you'd think. If you're taking Skylinks and a jet, then the headquarter won't stand up to it. Because when I finish my clearing snipes, I have like 10 ability points left normally, unless it's a hard base. And so I can just use another shot, another hit with Skylinks or a jet, and they're not as strong as you'd think. They don't help, obviously they do hinder your attack and make it harder, but the new cores, the new HQ cores, are not as strong as you think. They're not going to stop people from one shot in your headquarters, sadly. If you've got level 57, say, jets, all of them, then you're still going to be able to hit the headquarters. You're still going to be able to do it. It's not going to stop you. Luke, I don't have a later one. I don't have a later one. I have him 3-star, but I don't use it at all. I don't use 3-stars at all. I only use 4-stars, sadly. She's in there somewhere. But like, so you can see there, look. Later 1, rank 1. Sentis Magnus, level 1. And these are obviously all my really old bots. When I sort of first started the game really, and when I was using 3-stars. But yeah, every single bot there is level 1. I know it's criminal, but yeah, even 3-star tracks, I don't use 3-stars at all. So there we go. let's go in to zone 14. So what I'll do is I'll analyse the base. I'll tell you what the problem I see with it and how I'm going to attack it to sort of like work those problems for me and against them. So straight away, before I even start, it's a clear and snipe. It's I could have done with swoop, really, in this team, but it's no big deal. I could have done it with a jet as well, really, to do a clear and snipe, but that is what we're going to do. So we'll drop. So how many ability points we got at the bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can use one saber swipe, and that will help me a lot to get through it. And that is the plan. One saber swipe, 2 tanks, 2 gunners, 2 healers. And I know the healers are running around to heal Staber, but it doesn't matter because the defences are focused on my tanks mostly. So it's okay. So then I'm going to drop Skylinks now. I'm going to start now. And now I normally use Star Saber just to do it. I'm going to use off Bravo as well. And Skylinks is getting a lot of damage there. Oh my days. I was about to use Skyburst ability then just to take the HQ down. But I ain't got enough ability points to stable, so hopefully they can get through there. I just need a few hits on the headquarters, that's all. But that outpost bot is really slowing them down. I don't think he's going to last this. With the jet, I'd have pulled that off. But sadly, not.
There's a thin line between being a hero and being a memory.
Ah well, Vincent, it happens. That's the hard thing about Zone 14, guys. You can't sort of plan your attack just going into the zone. So I hate people that go on the Facebook page and just say like, oh look, I beat a defense by this guy trying to beat me in Zone 14. In wars, you can plan your team around it, and that's where your base really gets tested. In Zone 14, you've got to take a mismatch. You know, with that team, I wouldn't have took 2 gunners. I wouldn't have took 2 healers if I was doing a clear and snipe. I'd have took 1 healer. I'd have took a jet as well. But like I said, that's where it goes. It's hard in Zone 14. It really is. When you know you're trying to attack a base blindly as such, you need to take a mismatch of bots. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. There you go. But yeah, wars is where it's at. And back to leveling. Oh, now all the bots are. Let's take Star Saber out. We'll put Swoop in there instead. And it's not as expensive now. Cup. I'm going to cut this base. Only 3 defences at the top. With an outpost, but we can deal with that in a minute. Let's go to that beam laser out first, and then I can do that to stop them getting as much damage. And there we go. So I said this in a few of my channels, a few of my videos, guys. If you've done one of my attacks off one of my videos with some lower level bots, send it to me online and I'll feature it on the channel. Because I've had a few guys saying you can't do that attack with lower level bots. I'm saying you can. Your skill's down. If you're attacking a hits you 14 or 15 with, you know, low level 4 stars or 3-star bots, and you can do, you know, you can do links and snipe. You know, you can do cup and friends. You can do these attacks on lower bases with lower bots. It is viable. You're not going to take lower bots as HQ 16. It's just not going to work no matter what bots you take. But, you know, you can do these attacks at lower levels. And if you do, please send me a video and I'll, you know, obviously I'll give you a shout out and, you know, on the video. But I want to feature it and show guys that, you know, it is possible to do these attacks at lower level. I said they don't have the lower level bots to do it. I can't do the attacks. So I'm asking you guys to sort of send your videos to me and I can feature them and show them on the stream. On a video or whatever, and just show people that it can be done. Now, I'm gonna, because it's all defences, I'm gonna sweep this base. Because all defences, I can path the bots upwards quite easily. And hopefully you'll take the rest of that bottom section out now. Hopefully. He's hitting some of the top section now. And there we go. And that avoids that outpost. And that is how you path bots and skip outposts. So a few more attacks and then I'll call it a day as such for now. And I'm back on later on, guys, with another stream. I've got some more videos to do. I am actually going to do a video on how to power level free to play. People have told me that, you know, from my videos, I got a lot of people sort of criticising, and you know what, I don't mind, I really don't. It gives me more ammo and more ideas for videos to just prove them wrong. You know, when people say you can't do this low level, you know, it made me sort of reach out to you guys, say, you know, send these videos in, and it's good for you guys, you know, to feature on my YouTube channel and sort of feature your base and, you know, and feature your attacks. It's a good thing to do, really. So it's I like that idea of featuring your attacks rather than just mine. And like I said, when they say you can't power level free to play, you can power level free to play. You can't power level one bot as such, free to play, but you can power level free to play. It is doable.
Abilities ready. Deploy.
And my zone 14 attack has killed the chat. I think everyone looked at it and thought, oh, maybe he's not such a beast after all. Yeah, zone 14 attacks can be hard. You don't see a lot of people attacking in zone 14 when doing leaderboards and we're doing events, things like that. Middle counts, top guys in the game do, obviously, because they're overpowered. But yeah, outside of that, stick to zone 13. You can actually power level in zone 13 at a higher level. I can now take about 4 bots into zone 13 and do well. But zone 14 is such a mismatch that you need to get your top team in basically every time. It's not feasible. It's not doable, really. Oh, snipe.
Deploy. Prowl.
Face down. Sentis Magnus is a great bot. Really good bot. I normally like to solo my new bots. It saves coins, but Prowse is not a bot really can solo as such. It can be quite hard to solo a gunner. Scorched Horizon, I presume that's part of the Scorched family. presume, one of the top hammers in the game. But poor layout. I think you need to, I'm sorry Blade, but I think you need to speak to your Scorch cousins about base design. Is Cheetah a war bot? Definitely. Definitely. Clears an area so quickly. It's ridiculous. I've actually done a Cheetah video, Vincent. You want to go and check that out? Where I've used Cheetah in a war. I use it for power leveling. It's basically all about Cheetah, just showing people how good he is. So just go and check that out. It's a good video showcasing what he can do. But yeah, since this man just can solo zone 11 easily when he's higher level. Obviously gets with the 4-star, obviously he's a higher level. But yeah, he can do. But yeah, Luke, if you're on later, I'll see you later, brother. That's me down to my last few cells, so I'm going to sign out now, guys. Mirage Jake should be home soon. So spend a bit of time with him and the kids and the wife and things like that. And then I'll be back on later on when they're in bed, I think. So thanks everyone that tuned in. Go and check my other videos, guys. I've got some videos just been released last few days that I'll be posting in the chats here and there. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe to it, guys. You'll get notifications on all my new videos that I do and things like that. And then what I tend to do is tend to put my videos up and get the guys that have subscribed to my channel, let them see the videos first, let them share them in likes, things like that. And then within a day or so, I normally share them then on the Facebook pages and in the chats and things like that. But there's a few videos I've done that are going to be posted in the chats and things like that. A couple more videos I'm going to do this weekend. Like I said, a free to play Power 11 video. I'm going to be doing that. So just look out for them, guys, and check them out. Alright, guys, signing out. Thanks for watching and peace out.